Hi everyone, I'm Talia and today I'm going to have you plan May with me. Okay, so I have some good news and some bad news about this month. The bad news is it is not a time lapse. My almost 4-year-old wanted me to sit with him and watch cartoons and during the only time that I can film a time lapse. So obviously I said yes and I just bullet journaled there. But the good news with that is I had a lot of ideas rolling around, so I have a couple new spreads. Let's dive in. First thing is I love the calendar layout. It's been making me so happy because I can write little notes to myself on the month and kind of record a little something about the day. So I really enjoy the calendar spread and that's why I wanted to do it again in May. However, I wanted more space than I had previously. I did it in April and as you can see it left a lot more space for a task list that basically haven't used and a lot of header space, and I just felt like I'd like more room in there. So for that reason I moved to the bigger layout. On the next page we have my habit tracker. So here are the things I'm tracking. I know usually when I do a time lapse I don't fill all this stuff in, so that's another bonus to me not having a time lapse, is I can talk about what I'm tracking. For the habit tracker, I'm tracking not necessarily habits that I want to do every day. I'm just kind of keeping track of when I do things so I can see if my life is in balance. So I have Miracle Morning. I'd like to do that every morning. It doesn't always happen, but I do enjoy it when it does. Film, edit, and post, and blog, and social media. Those are all for you guys, the channel, subscribers, so I just want to see how many days and how much time I'm spending on that. And then I move into my Happy Housewife chores, my dishes, laundry, pickup, cook dinner, and then I have Max time, that's my son, Brooke time, that's my daughter, and that's, I'll get to that when I talk about my goals, but it's kind of focused time with them. And just like me time, like obviously I'm doing stuff for myself, but did you set aside a block of time to take care of yourself? And that's what these times are too for my kids, is am I spending a block of time with just them? Then I have tracking, and that's for weight loss and Bujo. So this is all personal stuff, bullet journaling, writing, reading, watching something on TV. And I kind of wanted to track this month. I threw Dream on there as my last one. See how many days during the month I dream. So then we move into my self-care tracker. My self-care tracker is a little bit bigger because last month I had only up to 10, and that doesn't work very well with my exercise because a lot of times I get over 10,000 steps. For my diet tracker, that's these numbers over here, tracking the points. Again, I'm doing that, and I'm going up to 44 this time instead of 41, and I added a few lower in case weight change, I might slip into a lower category, so we'll see about that. And then of course I have my meal tracker. I love this. I love tracking the rotations of the meals, what we're eating, what we've had a bunch of, what we haven't eaten a lot of. And it's been really fun too because we've been kind of cleaning out the freezer this month. So it's interesting to see what we're coming up with and if we like it or not. So I have that. So on my next page I have my 1 line a day and my gratitude doodle page. And I love that I switched them up. You know, when I'm filming the time lapse, sometimes I'm not always thinking of what works best. So I had the 1 line a day over here and then the tracker over, or no, I think I had the gratitude right there. And it just, I wanted the trackers here and the 1 line a day and gratitude here. It just makes more sense to me to have those on a spread. Now we're moving on to something new. This is my new goal spread. And I kind of prototyped it in April and tweaked it, and now I'm finally ready to show you guys. So I am super excited about this spread because I am tracking 4 goals. And the reason I'm tracking those 4 goals on a separate page is because they're, number 1, really important to me, and number 2, things I'm struggling with. The first one is track, and that's tracking for weight loss. So I wrote that, and I wrote a few notes under it, 1 meal at a time, you know, before, while, and after cooking. And then I also have write/bujo when hungry. So I'm not tracking all 3 of these. I'm just gonna have 1x probably all the way through. I'm still testing how it's gonna work, but I kind of wanted to track, you know, what days of the week I actually tracked and if I did any of this, the writing when I was hungry thing. So we'll see how that goes. The second goal I have is 1 hour each. It's 1 hour each for the kids. I'm trying to spend a little more one-on-one time with the kids. I mean, obviously it's hard because they're siblings, and I'm sure it's next to impossible when you have 6 kids, but I have 2. I am trying to bond and grow our relationship, so that's one thing that I think is important, and I'd like to do it. So my next one is pick it up, and that's the chore aspects of my life. And my last part is the happy blog and vlog. I'm working on writing blogs about happiness and how to use organization and planning and bullet journaling, of course, to reach your goals and design your life to be something that's giving you joy. So over here I have my 4 biggies, and then I have a daily tracker, and then I have a week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4 review section where I can write if I'm struggling with one of them, what I can do to fix it, kind of a regroup at the end of the week. Like, I'm not tracking, I need to come up with a new plan to make sure I track. And then I have this little space right here for a full month review, so when I'm done with this, I can say, hey, I'm in a great habit of picking up. I don't think I need that to be a big goal next month, or I might keep that goal. So I'm really excited to give this a try. And so the next page is my mood mandala. It is already set up. If you want to learn how to set it up, I do have a video from last week that you can check out. And the new thing about this mood mandala is I added a lot more words because there were words that kept kind of popping up, and I said, oh, this is more how I feel. I'll let you guys check that out if you want. Okay, and then after that I have my second new spread, and it is also the last spread for the month. And that is my to-do for you list. And this is adapted from my weekly spread, but it kind of keeps my brain in here because I am a stay-at-home mom of young kids, and the days kind of blur together, and if a miracle happens and they're both asleep at the same time and you're not tired, then it's kind of like, ooh, I have free time. What should I be doing? So you're like, I guess I'll just go on the internet, and then the hour is gone. You're like, you know what I should have been doing? I should have been doing one of these. So to read, to write, to listen, to watch. I also have a place for bullet journal spreads, things I'm thinking about including, and I might prototype them in a back collection, or I will be moving into my new bullet journal soon. Super excited about that. And then I also have journaling prompts if I feel like journaling. Things that are just pure fun. They're not necessarily a to-do list item. And then I always threw this in here too as kid activities in case I want to do something fun with them. You know, when your kids are happy, you're happy. Okay, so that was my month. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 page monthly spread, which is the largest one I've ever done, but I'm really looking forward to trying it out for the month of May, and if it goes good, we'll see it also in the month of June and in my new bullet journal. So excited about that. I can't wait to show you all the things that are going in there. Alright, so that's all I have for the Plan With Me video. Again, sorry there's no time lapse, but I hope this was helpful to you anyway. As always, don't forget to subscribe and thank you for watching. Goodbye.